showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we are excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's floor. At the bottom are small animals like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scales and see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, we'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, commonly called killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Mikhail, our killer whale family. Mikhail is the youngest whale at just 9 years old, and the oldest is Mikhail's mother, Katina, who is 44 years old. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Now here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. Now, one of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors we train the whales to do is offer a voluntary blood sample. As you can see, the whales are trained to roll ventral or upside down and present their tail fluids to their trainers. Not only does this give us a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels, which are easily seen on the white undersides of their tail fluids. Our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Now, if you watch us as trainers, we're always rubbing down the whales, sometimes on their backs, or their bellies, their flippers, or their flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can reward them for remaining calm throughout procedures like this. It's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships with the whales. Blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. And we're able to do that by simply asking them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. You'll notice now, from the dorsal fin to the tail fluid is in the water right now. That is the powerhouse of the whale. It's called their peduncle. It's very muscular and very heavy. If we were to weigh the whales with their peduncles still in the water, we wouldn't be weighing the whole whale. But we're able to solve that problem by simply asking the whales to raise their tails up and out of the water. Nice job, you guys. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy so that we know the younger whales are growing properly and that the older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage our whales every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is important for killer whales and for us.
Hey everybody, I'm hanging out down here by the glass, and I have a question for all you kids out there. Who likes to play? Have you guys had any candy today? Where's the sugar high? I said, who likes to play? Killer whales love to play too, and they actually learn a lot by playing. From a very young age, killer whales learn important life skills by playing games, like follow the leader with their mothers and other whales. And we're going to put that to the test today with Trua and you. How about that? Go ahead and stand up for me. Now what we're going to do is you're going to keep your hands directly down at your side, all right? When Morgan says go, I want you to march in place. Get those knees up, okay? Hands down at your side, march in place when Morgan says go. We're going to make sure Trua is watching just you. Nice signal, and True's got it! Nice job! Thank you so much. As you can see, True was watching you very closely. Killer whales are very curious animals, and we often see them jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. And I think Micaiah is going to demonstrate that with a behavior called a bow. I need everybody's help this time. When we see Micaiah do that jump on stage, let's give him a great big cheer! Sure. All right. That was pretty cool, but I think over on this side, we might be able to do an even bigger jump. So Nick is going to teach his team a signal. Down and up. All right, you guys got that? Now when the whale's on his way, Nick's going to tell you when to give that signal. This is called a reach. I think he just told you to give it, because here he comes. Coming up and out of the water, showing you what a breach looks like. Give it! Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in Ontario has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, you know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to gain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field research. That's why SeaWorld partners with such groups as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when you've seen them fight.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators. Just about any other ocean animal can feed their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves to attack animals like endangered seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicating and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of carrion. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales take the fish together to slice their tail ends.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. depending on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are aggressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on plentiful resources and a clean environment. They're completely dominant and completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animals in the ocean. Depends on you.
Through your actions,
The choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
whales continue to surprise and innovate.
Everyone
They're the
leaving.
perfect ambassadors of the ocean. Look at them, but still longer. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired. We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and when it seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
Now, as a reminder, we ask that everyone please remain seated as we begin our safe exiting instructions. Now, folks, how this is going to work, as you can see, we have several of our operations staff positioning themselves in the stadium with colored flags. We're going to exit one section at a time, one row at a time, indicating those sections with those flags. So I'm already seeing some stirring in the lower bowl. Folks, just a little bit of patience and a little bit of cooperation is going to go a long way, I promise. Everybody, have a seat. There you go. The boys in the really cool sharp shirts, have a seat. All right. Are you guys having a great day here at SeaWorld? So great to see all of you again. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for sharing the animals with us. It means a lot. So thank you so much for coming out, everybody. You may do so in those areas, but please keep those masks on in all of the other areas. And you guys have done an awesome job. Thank you, operations staff. You rocked it. Thank you for coming out, everybody. Have a great day at SeaWorld. Bye-bye, you guys.